would say a champion of character is someone who goes above and beyond the average individual on the team. And it's not just, we don't just look at people who have a tremendous GPA, we look at how their entire life is conducted. On the floor, in their community, on their college campus, with the other individuals, from the trainers to the coaches to the parents. And we look at that person as a whole and say, is this person who is somebody you really want your kids to hang out with? Somebody that you would say, wow, that's a great influence on the people around him. And that's the person that's not an average great kid, but somebody who's really even more tremendous and more dedicated to looking out for other people in society than himself.
Champions of Character is built upon 5 core values: integrity, respect, responsibility, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. It's the job of the NAIA, our charge, to move into institutions and help influence their approach as it relates not only to those 5 character traits, but character-driven athletics in all scope, in all form, in all fashion.
When somebody becomes a Champions of Character, I like to think in the future when I see a resume and it says Champions of Character, a winner in 1998 or 99 or 2005 or 2006, that I want to interview that person. I want that person as part of my team because he knows what it means to be a Champions of Character. And I think that's important to us businessmen in the future.
Only a small percentage of players go on from college to play professional basketball. And we all recognize that. What we try to do is we try to support the positive attributes that these young men have in the limited time that we have to spend with them. We found some wonderful people who are going to be tremendous successes in whatever they endeavor to do throughout their careers, and we try to enforce and try to encourage whatever they're interested in that regard.
We have a foundation that's based upon a group of core coaches spread throughout the country, and they are working diligently as mentors, as teachers, to work with coaches inside their conferences so that the NAIA can truly be a character-driven league. They're working with athletes, they're working with college presidents so that it is just not driven on the field of athletic competition, but it is driven in the executive boardrooms of institutions. It's driven in the dorm rooms of college campuses. And those core coaches, that group that began 8 years ago, have done a marvelous job in spreading champions of character. Now with the help of coaches throughout the NAIA, we can further grow this initiative into something that truly separates the NAIA from all other athletic institutions nationwide.
At first I was a little bit reticent, but then I started to remember back in the old days when the tournament was downtown and how much fun it was for people to be able to walk over and brown bag their lunch and go to the tournament and watch all those fabulous games by these college kids who played their hearts out for the love of the game. And I started to think about it. I said, gee, it would be great to have that back in Kansas City. And I knew they were going to have a tough time finding a sponsor due to the fact that they left and went to Oklahoma. So I decided to remind Kansas City of how great basketball was here. We are the great town, the beginning of basketball. So I said, sure enough, I'd back it for the first couple of years to get it off the ground. And as it ended up, I'm still here, and I'm still backing it, and I still love it.